Hey, what's going on, everyone? Vega here for Serpent X Tech, and it's time to get an update on how the Jasminer X16 Q has been performing, as well as how much of the asset that I'm focusing on, which is Ethereum proof of work, how much of that token have I accumulated? What is my profitability? What am I earning a day? What am I earning over the past 30 days, which is what this video is specifically about. Now, the Jasminer family of products are one of my favorites. They're quiet. They're perfect for the at-home environment, and they take very little power. Now, I have the X16 Q, which does about 630 watts is what I'm seeing at the wall, like 628, even though the website says 620. They do have the Pro, which does over 2,000 mega hash at 520 watts, plus or minus 10% on both of these. But I'm actually getting much more than that. I'm getting them basically right at just below 2,000 mega hash at 628-ish watts. Right, and it's been running perfectly fine. Now the time up here says 18 days. I did have like kind of a power outage situation, so it has been mining for 30 days straight, and that's where I'm going to show you what I have earned over time. Now it's been a lot cooler here, so this machine is probably doing above the 1950 rated hash rate that they market on their website. And if you're interested in picking up one of these, check out the links in the description. But the CPU or the core temperatures or the thermistors that are in here, I don't think it's the core temperatures, because there's a lot of different individual chips, and I'm pretty sure the temperatures is like one internal and one external in the case, is around 47 to 49 degrees Celsius. It's been running really smooth, extra quiet. Most of the fans are sitting around 1300 RPM, maybe a little bit less than that, and I've been mining on F2 pool. You can see that the chip frequency is about 520. And there are the three temperature readings that we get, 49, 49, 47. So extra cool, getting above the hash rate that is specified or marketed at, and only running at 520 on the chips or the clocks. Now, overall on F2 pool, what I've earned since mining for the past 30 days, granted the power outage on one day, which I think took about 8 hours out of my day, was about 25.72 ETHW, or Ethereum proof of work. My 24-hour earnings, though, was 0.84 ETHW. So what does that actually mean? Well, before we get into the fiat values, I want to show you what I'm getting pretty much every day, right? So 0.84 every single day, about 0.8, 0.824, 0.815. So I would say about 0.82, because we do have a low day right here, 0.78. And obviously the day that I had a power outage brought the average down. But 0.82, 0.84 is about the amount of ETHW you were earned per day using the Jasminer X16 Q to mine Ethereum proof of work. Now, most of the Ethereum tokens actually are doing good recently, right? Not only after the recent November 5th election here in the United States, but overall, it's picking back up. And Ethereum proof of work, while it's a project a lot of people didn't care for at the very beginning, it has survived and continued to move up, which is very intriguing to me. I would like to see the markets expand a little bit further onto some of the other exchanges that I like, but they have all the major exchanges already picked up. They have a limited circulating supply, at least right now. They have a circulating supply of 107 million ETHW. Their fully diluted value is 463 million, and their market cap is about the same, 463 million. The 24-hour volume is 26 million. So maybe not as big as Ethereum and some of the larger tokens out there. And again, since it first launched, it has diminished, but we can calculate right here on CoinMarketCap how much we're actually earning, but I have it here in my calculator as well. So if we sold right now at $4.29, the monthly earnings of 25.72, that would be about 110 bucks. So over the past 30-ish days, I made 110 bucks. And then on the daily, fiat-wise, I'm making about $3.61 a day. Now, we could go to ASIC miner value and various other websites, hashrate.no, to try to find what it's saying we're making per day. And it says $1.08 a day at 15 cents per kilowatt hour. Now, if we use the electricity calculator, we can find out the total cost, because I'm at such a high rate here in North Florida. If we minus the monthly amount, which is $69, from this 110, which is if we sold right now, we would see that we're making $41 a month in profit. Or if we take the daily cost of $2.27, which is up there, and we minus that from our $3.61, we're only making $1.34 profit. So that's a little bit more than what ASIC miner value is saying, but we're also getting a better hash rate by 30, 40 mega hash, and we're sitting close to the power target or the advertised power draw, but not too crazy. And because the Jasminer X16 Q has a little bit more fine-tunability, you know, we could go and play around and put it on performance ultra or performance. We're going to draw more electricity, but then we're going to sacrifice efficiency. So obviously we're going to be paying more for our electricity. And maybe we'll look at those different power targets in a future video. But right now the ETHW is netting me about 100, mining ETHW, excuse me, is netting about 110. Last night I calculated because the market was up a little bit. So it got a high of a short-term high of $5.20. And if we calculate that instead, right, the amount that we earned overall, and we sold at that recent peak of $5.20, that would have been 133 bucks. So I would have made an extra, you know, 20 bucks, so to speak, if I would have sold at the top of the most recent high on the yearly. But most of the ETHW tokens are doing better. So what would that mean that the Jasminer X16 Q be a good item to pick on? I know script miners are really all the rage right now, but the Jasminers are kind of like the low-key, nobody's paying attention to me, decent items that you could pick up that don't produce a lot of heat. They do produce heat, but not a lot of heat. They're quiet and they're efficient. So I let you make that decision on whether or not you should consider buying one. I will have links down in the description for you to, if you do consider, to where you can save some money by using one of the affiliate partners that I have that sell the Jasminer X16 Q. And they even have the X44 Q coming in the future, which is a beast. I would love to get my hands on that, but we have to wait and see. But as of right now, I'm making $110 a month or every 30 days. Fiat, 25.72, let's say 25 ETHW every 30 days, about 0.82, 0.84 ETHW every single day, or when after electricity, $1.34. So if you're at 15 cents per kilowatt hour, that's what you can expect. If you're above 15 cents per kilowatt hour, you know, you're obviously going to dip more into your profits, and then it doesn't make as much sense if you're paying 44 cents per kilowatt hour. But that's up for you to decide. There's plenty of great tools out there that you can utilize to calculate everything. And if you want, if you need help picking a machine that you got to find something for your budget, hit me up, right? If you have a set budget and you want to get the best bang for your buck, what machines you should consider, whether it's GPUs, ASICs, FPGAs, I'm here to help. Just let me know. Hit me up in Discord, Twitter, whatever it might be. You'll find me all around. And that's going to do it for today's video. Please do me a favor on the way out. Hit that like button, get subscribed, hit the notification bell to stay up to date, as well as check out additional links in the description to help support the channel and what we do here. And you just have yourself a wonderful day. Take care. I'll catch you in the next one.